Hello. Sorry I'm running late doing my uh, video this week because I'm a couple days late. But this is my thought of the Alabama LSU game. I tell you what, awesome game, awesome. I loved it. The first quarter, back and forth, back and forth. You couldn't ask for a better game. I was so excited for Alabama, and LSU was great. I mean, it was great. They come to Alabama, and it was just a great. It was a late game, but it was still good. It started off, they scored, then we scored, then went back and forth, scored back and forth. We got they referred the ball, so we got the ball first, and then it ended up 21-21 just before halftime. Man, our quarterback was just incredible. He ran three touchdowns. I mean, he ran two touchdowns the first quarter, three quarters. I mean, first three touchdowns before the half. It was back and forth. I mean, I freaking loved it. I loved it. It was great. But it was a really good game. It's just like you couldn't ask for a better. I mean, it was like on the edge of your seat game. It was one of them kind of games that you just could not stop watching it. It was just like, I loved it. I watched the games two or three times since then. But I've been really under the weather this week, so I ain't got to get on here. And then this coming weekend, like I told you a couple weeks ago, we're playing Kentucky. That's my wife's team. And the day is our anniversary, the 9th. So, been married 11 years. Grateful woman. I love her to death. We're playing Kentucky Saturday. And I got to work. She's going to watch it at her sister's house. And I'm going to try to watch it when I get up on break. I'll listen to it when I can. But, we'll be playing Kentucky. But anyways, we're still talking about the LSU game. So, went to halftime, 21-21. And then, like I said, halftime come around. And then LSU got the ball. They ran it all the way back, got it so far, and scored. Finally scored. And it was 28-21. Like, y'all got to stop them. Y'all can't let them score no more. Because it was back and forth, back and forth. If you watch the game, it was back and forth all the way through it. Couldn't ask for a better game. Like I said, both quarterbacks. LSU quarterback, he'll probably win the Heisman. He was so great. He was very good. And like I say, we got the ball. I tell you what, this quarterback we got, he can throw he can throw the long bomb, high pass. He's really great. But running, I've watched football, like I said, all my life. He's probably the best running quarterback I've ever seen from Alabama. And that's saying a lot because I'm 59 years old. I've been watching, like I said, the last time I told you, since I was 7 years old. And I'd say some good quarterbacks. But he's great. I mean, we got a couple more games this year. But the LSU game was great. But we got the ball back, and he scored again, made his fourth running touchdown for a quarterback. I'm about to sneeze, so excuse me. Sorry. But anyways, it was then it ended up was 28-28. And so they got the ball back. Our defense held them. They didn't score. So we got the ball back. He throwed it, and he scored again. They scored. We scored. So it got down to the last quarter. And it was great. I mean, I cannot believe it's probably one of the best games they played this year. Defense held them the last quarter. They didn't score. Thank God. And then we finally scored again, and it ended up 42-28, like 7 minutes left in the game, and we stopped them. and we held them up. We got the ball back, and they run it down the clock like you're supposed to. And like you said, it was unreal. I loved it so much. I just want to thank my team. I love the Alabama team. I thank all of my, you know, people all the Alabama fans. I love it. I'm fans on Facebook of Alabama. It's just great. So it was just, it was more of a run quarterback against quarterback plays. It was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was great. But I love the win. I thought they ended great that game. It's just like, and when we didn't have a lot of penalties. I think we got a couple, but it wasn't that bad. It was like where you should play. But next week, like 2 days from now, this is Thursday night. On Saturday, we're playing Kentucky. And Kentucky's good. Kentucky's got one of the best running backs I ever seen. And hopefully we'll win. I want to win. I know my wife wants them to win. And of course you do. I root for Kentucky when they're not playing Alabama. Like I root for LSU. I mean, not LSU, but Ohio State, because my brother-in-law, he loves Ohio State. And I like them, but I'm always an Alabama fan and will always be. But we're going to play Kentucky this Saturday at noon at Kentucky. And like I said, I'm going to be watching it at work when I get a break. I'm going to watch it. And then we play Chattanooga the following week. And then the biggest game of the year, just right at Thanksgiving, is Alabama against Auburn. My youngest sister, she loves Auburn. I think she did it just to spite me and my dad. There were 8 of us. My little brother, he used to love Auburn too. So, but anyways, I'm just been rolling right here. But I just want to say, sorry I haven't been on here in a while. I'm just late getting going, but it was just one of the best games they played this year. If we could play the rest that way, we might actually, because if we win 2 more games, maybe it's 1 more game, we'll win SEC West. Then we'd face Georgia in the SEC Championship. I think we could beat them if they play like they did against LSU. If we don't, we're not. But if we beat them, then we could maybe make it to playoffs. I kind of doubt it, but I loved it to happen. But they've had a great season. Like I said at the beginning, when we lost 1 game, and against Texas, and Texas is great. So LSU was a great game. But, I'm looking forward this coming Saturday to watch the Kentucky football game. And it's going to be a great game. I know it will be. I'm going to be calling my wife and say, hey, that was a good play, this game. But I'm rooting that we win. But I just want to say thank you for people that's, view my videos. I want to get where I'm able to talk more on here and get more communication, get my videos out more. Because I'm going to make some more video channels just for about different things, just crazy stuff. But this channel here is just completely Bama and what's going on in Alabama, what I thought of Alabama. So I just want to say, y'all have a good night and roll tide. And I will talk to you later after the Kentucky game. Roll tide. And Bama's out.